And again, I will try now. Let's try 2.2. So once we adjust that, we want to keep same reference, same thing, just post the file. I'm gonna overwrite it, so save, overwrite it. And now we have another perspective here. So what I want to do is bring the machine again to the 0. And Y to the 0. Oops. There we go. If you don't know how to use the pad, just watch my previous video and then you should be fine. So again, now the perspective is a little bit, let me press the Z here. So here is where we're gonna begin the ladder. Let me go up a little bit. Why? Let me just go over just for safety reasons. So, you know, we're gonna do the same thing. Then it's gonna write D. Stop right there. So yeah, now I like it. Now it's gonna be relative large, the engraving here. So let's see if we have enough length. Otherwise, we're gonna have to decrease the 2.2 for a lower value. But let's give it a shot. So X, let's go all the way. Yep, we're gonna have enough size, so stop right there. So it's gonna start right here, and it's gonna, the D will be some sort of like this, and then it's gonna end right there. Okay, so once I've checked that, I'm good to go, because now I know the parameters are working. So in order to do that, first just I wanna get the Z a little bit up, just for safety reasons. Okay, so let me, right, so put the Y somewhere else, elsewhere, go back there, make it easy for the machine. Right, so make sure that your tool is well set and we should be good to go. Another thing that you can keep track of is the G code that the machine will do automatically. So the entire code is here. You can go and check it out. As you can see, all the parameters are between parentheses, which means that they won't, every time that in the G code I have something between parentheses, that means that is not actually part of the code, is just a commentary. And here we have some parameters, and here the actually code start, as you can see, set the current plane, and then it goes. You can check the code later on. All these parameters are setting up to actually engrave this Dazzle at U1LV on the wood part. Alright, so excellent. Just once you make sure that everything is fine, so you remove everything from inside of the machine, close its door. We're not using coolant here, obviously, because we're using wood, so that's fine. But if it was metal, we should use coolant. The coolant will be on regardless, because it's a default from the machine. So once you checked all of this, you can go ahead and start the cycle. So first thing that the machine is going to do is going to set up, and then it's going to execute the code accordingly. while it's doing this, you can see you can follow it through the code. The yellow line means the next line that we're going to be executed, and the blue line is the one that the machine is actually doing. At the same time, you can also follow what it's doing simultaneously with the machine. And obviously, whenever you're working with CNC, always keep a hand on the E-stop button. Something goes wrong, you just press it. But as far as I'm concerned, this should be okay. So it's working pretty neat, pretty nice. Another thing interesting is once it's done with the ladder, it goes to the next reference point. So it's gonna be done without, and then it goes to the reference point, and then it starts to drawing right in the ladder itself. So yeah, so let's check it out, the results. So we are almost done here. It's just missing the V from UNLV, and then we should be all set. The G code is coming to an end. So it's done, and it's gonna turn off the coolant. Obviously there's no coolant, and MN30 will finish the program. And let's see if we succeed or not. First thing, once the part is done and you open the door, make sure to stop the machine. I will stop the machine in its entire. There we go. And then you're gonna have this message that since you turn it off, you press the stop, you cannot do anything else, but you can go back here and then go back there, and you can have this all back there. Only thing that's nothing is gonna work anymore. So I'm not sure about this. We're gonna have to check it out. So we have to remove the wood. Here's the handle here. So let's see what happened here. I have no idea what this. Let me just throw this sawdust away.